Hey everyone, this is Ridgetop from AVP Galaxy. Joining me is Site Co-Administrator Corporal Hicks.
Hello, everybody.
And this is a Let's Play that I wanted to do, that I've been bugging Hicks about. This is actually a fan game, which is not something we see very often, called Hope for the Future. It's made by a Russian fellow. Aaron, do you want to brutalize his name for me?
Certainly, Melentev Alexey,
So,
I believe is his name.
apologies if that's incorrect. But yeah, this is a fan game that he is working on. I believe it's just a one-man project.
Indeed, yep.
And the game is essentially the fall of Hadley's Hope. The
One of many interpretations of it.
one
at
of
the
many
minute.
interpretations. Yeah, because there's been a few. There was a book about that, right? Was that River of Pain or Sea of Sorrows?
That was River of Pain
Which I still need to read.
by Chris Golden. And of course, we've had Newt's Tale as well, the comics. And the Perfect Organism Boys did an audio drama on it, which was called Proximity, if I do remember rightly.
So he's been working on this fan game for a few years now, I believe.
I think it's all built in Unreal as well.
No,
was it Unity?
Yeah.
Unity.
So this was the first little mini demo he released a while back, which there's not much in this demo. It's kind of just you're getting a sense for the atmosphere here, which is pretty creepy. Like, I'll be honest, this little demo here is way creepier than any vibe I got in Colonial Marines, unfortunately. So this is the command center, Hadley's Hope, as I'm sure many of you will
Ops.
recognize. Ops, that's right. But you see these cool little posters he's done, like Wayland.
Well, they're actually from the
Upper Deck?
Alien Anthology trading card set. Yeah, I think they're only
I
placeholders.
see the logo, yeah. Upper Deck, yeah. No, he has had a few placeholders in this. I know you see the alien warrior in the next demo we're going to be playing
outside.
here. There's the atmosphere processor. Yep. And the landscape. But yeah, I think he has a new Xenomorph model since the one he had. But if you go to his Facebook, he posts updates pretty regularly, and he's working on a M-class ship now, like the Nostromo, kind of like we see with the Torrens. Whoa, is that glitching?
M-class Starfreighter.
Glitching out here? Yep.
Yep.
Yep. So this is obviously a work in progress. Oh, here we go. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go there right now.
Well, this was the first demo that he released, right?
Yep, this was the first one. There's a bit more of a narrative structure in the next one we're going to be playing, which honestly I was really impressed by. But this one was just kind of giving the spooky vibe. But you end the demo by going down to the basement.
So yeah, this one's very much just a walking simulator. This demo, isn't it?
Yep.
But god damn, it looks cool.
It does. Is it this room? Nope, not this one. Or coffee. Oh, can't turn that on yet.
Has he done a demo for the new one yet, or is he still working on that little side?
I think he's still working on the ship. He's done this one, and then there's the story one, and then he's done a little shooting range one after that. Oh, this is where I started. Can't open that.
It's all the way down at the bottom, isn't
Yep.
it? You're on the bottom
I was
level.
just making sure I wasn't missing anything in this one. But no, I think this first demo is pretty straightforward in that you go down and you get the jump scare.
Don't spoil it.
Sorry. I think it's in here. Here's the morgue. Oh, and that's it for us.
That did actually make me jump the first time I played that demo.
Likewise. So we're gonna boot up the next demo here, real quick. And we're back with Alien Hope for the Future. Again, this is a fan game. This is the second demo. This came out in April of this year. The one we just finished came out Christmas of 2017. So let's just get started on this one. Looks like he's planning on having multiple characters here. A colonial marshal. That's what it looks like. But the only character we can play in this demo is Kate.
I do like that menu. Hey, look, it's LV223.
Shh, that doesn't exist.
Hater.
I'm just a hater.
I know, exactly. Good old derelict in the background. I still love seeing the derelict. I don't think I'll get sick of that. Don't matter how many times it shows up in a prequel.
So that bar there, you know, you've seen the neon sign for the bar since you watched the movie. He posted some pictures on his Facebook of what it looks like inside, and it's really cool because I've always wondered about that. I was like, what does that bar look like inside the colony? And he did a good job. It looks like a bar colonists would hang out at in a colony of this size. Maybe not quite as impressive as the BG 386 nightclub, but still pretty cool.
And we'll make sure we post a link to the group in the description of the video.
Yes, he also has a Patreon, which if you find this interesting, you know, download these demos for yourself and see if you like it. If it's a project you'd like to support, he could definitely use it. So I would highly encourage that if you like the idea of a fan game like this, which I certainly do. I'm very excited about this project. Kind of afraid for it too, to be honest, because we've seen Fox, you know, go after a couple fan projects. They're usually pretty good about it, but the most notable one being Alien Identity, which was a fan film that was going to focus on Newt. And I think Fox asked them to stop production on that.
In my experience, it tends to be Fox will go after fan things if the fan thing is similar to something Fox is actually working on. So depending on how similar this is to whatever Cold Iron's doing, will depend on how concerned they are over this.
Let's see a number of NPCs here.
You gotta go and talk to somebody, haven't you?
Yep.
Oh wait, no, this is the room, isn't it?
Maybe.
Or was that in the first demo?
No, this is I know what you're talking about. No, it's a different room.
No, it was through those vents. It must have been the first demo.
Oh, did we miss it?
I think so.
Okay, well, we'll record it and post it right here.
Yeah. So basically, in the first demo, there's an alien just chilling out in that vent. I think the guy you need to talk to is downstairs, isn't he? Next level down. He's on the stairs, if I remember rightly.
Perhaps. Let's see.
Or is that later? I don't know.
I think that might be later.
Didn't it tell you where to go in the objectives?
Go to morgue. I see. Oh. So the morgue is down here. Biohazard. This looks like it. Yep.
How did you miss that?
I don't know. Okay, so we found the morgue.
О, доктор Storms. Не забудьте закрыть дверь.
Да, конечно.
We found it by following the signs above the doors.
Yeah.
I like that he's included those wrong cob
Нет, мэм.
symbols.
Наши люди проверяют нижний ярус, но пока никаких следов.
Она довольно мелкая. Может прятаться.
Did he say he was planning on doing English
Надеюсь, вы ее найдете.
audio at some point?
I can't remember. I hope so. I mean, I don't mind reading subtitles, but that would be a nice feature.
Будьте осторожны.
Спасибо.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry.
Есть новости?
Новостей много, и они неутешительные.
Давайте коротко.
So I gotta say, I just really like this concept of seeing this downfall
Этот паразит, что
of the colony
улицу,
and how they were all
оставил
just
внутри тела
killed.
расы, что-то вроде личинки.
That was one thing I was thinking of if they ever did do a sequel to Isolation that they should do, like rather than just pick up with Amanda Ripley. Actually, maybe you play as Newt, and you're a child trying to survive in this colony as it's all going to hell, or you play as different colonists, and maybe the last one you play as is her.
Well, I think it was actually suggested when they were working on Isolation, but I think one of the developers said how much he hated that idea.
Oh, really?
Felt it'd be cruel.
Just playing as a child,
Yeah.
fighting for. Yeah, I guess it might be, huh?
Проверить остальных зараженных.
I mean, I do agree with you in that an Alien's Isolation would be pretty sweet.
Стармс, и осторожнее там.
Yeah, I guess with all the gruesome deaths you put Amanda Ripley through, that wouldn't be great if you were playing as a young Newt, would it?
Certainly wouldn't. Very isolation-y there as well.
Indeed, we got the old terminals here. Okay, what's my current objective? Check patients in intensive therapy. Let's go do that. I believe that is going to be up a floor or two.
You're looking for the med lab, I imagine.
Yeah. Oh, here's the part you were referring to.
Здравствуй, Дерек. Я же просила тебя назвать меня Кейт.
There's multiple dialogue options, isn't there, for this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Все в порядке, спасибо.
And you are capable of peeing him off.
Хорошо. Младший сейчас с Молли. Старший на учебе. Доктор, Кейт, я
Да?
вижу, что что-то происходит в колонии. Что-то не то, что-то нехорошее. Но нам, обычным трудягам, ничего не говорят. Вы всегда отличались от остальных членов администрации. Вы добрые.
Дерек, я...
У вас же тоже есть сын. Скажите мне, что-то и правда происходит, ведь так? Что? Что-то с процессором? Нам стоит опасаться?
It's a secret.
Дерек, прости. Я не могу ничего тебе
Is this the
сказать.
one that annoys him?
Секретная информация.
Guess we'll find out.
Секретное? Значит, точно что-то случилось. Простите, доктор Стармс. Я не
Oh,
хочу
no, he seems happy.
Oh, I wouldn't say happy, but accepting of my answer. So, I mean, naturally, there's some frame rate drops I've noticed. Runs a little smoother in some areas than others, but again, this is just a work in progress.
One bloke doing it all on his own.
Yes, which for
Fantastic. Look at
yeah,
this. Yeah.
extremely impressive. One guy working in Unity, come on.
Certainly couldn't do that.
This looks like the
Do you need to go
infirmary if we're going by the symbols. Maybe. Oh,
Do you-
me and
Do you not need to go through the marshal's office to the op center?
I think it wanted me to check on patients in intensive therapy first. That's my current objective.
Well, you can get to med lab through ops.
Oh, you're right. Somebody remembers aliens.
Come on, you're supposed to, you know,
I
work on a
I
fan
thought
site.
they had a different, like a hospital room that was different than med lab. Yeah, it's right here, I think.
Okay. Fair enough. Shut me mouth. Oh, Wayland even brands the curtains.
Maybe.
Talk to the nurse?
Oh yeah,
Состояние?
good idea.
How are you doing anything without me?
Как это возможно? Но в себя еще никто не приходил. Хорошо. Пусть охрана будет начеку и дайте мне знать, если кто-то придет в себя. Стоп.
So yeah, maybe don't have Newt, but play as the other colonists like this. But then Fox would cancel this game, so maybe don't do that.
На них напали. Сразу отвезли в медлабораторию.
I think he's safe. I think
Good.
he's safe.
Отдал
Good.
приказ. Мистер Филлипс.
But I understand the copyright laws are a bit more
Будьте на связи, обязательно держите.
lax in Russia, so.
Будет сделано, доктор.
Ah, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Go now. We got a med lab. Hmm? Go up one more.
Medical! Get to medical!
One more level.
Эй, что вы делаете? Стойте, вы его убьете!
They killed him trying to take it off.
Пустите меня в операционную.
Извините, доктор Старкс. Вам туда нельзя. Приказ мистера Филлипса.
Где он?
В командном центре.
Филлипс, гнида. Ты пожалеешь об этом.
Phillips! I'm gonna get you.
Филлипс!
Доктор Стармс, чем могу быть полезен?
Что вы себе позволяете? Как вы могли отдать
You know
приказ
he's
о
the smarmy
хирургическом
son of a
снятии
pig.
паразита? Да вы в своем уме?
Тут я
Да,
готовлю
суп.
приказы, доктор. И они не обсуждаются. Ваше постоянное препятствие делам компании начинает уже досаждать.
Ну как же? Пациенты, они же не выживут.
Насколько мне известно, они в любом случае не жильцы.
Вы не имели права отдавать этот приказ. Это бесчеловечно.
Имел право и отдал. Это дела компании, доктор.
Corporate
И вы,
scum.
хотя являетесь заместителем начальника научной лаборатории, не забывайте,
know
что
he's
это
talking
можно
to
очень
Burke.
легко изменить.
А компания знала. Знала, куда отправлять разведгруппу, знала, что здесь происходит. И что вы еще скрываете от всех нас?
Доктор Стармс, вы не... Это еще что?
О боже, это в интенсивной терапии. Что там произошло?
Nice.
Vommed.
Yeah.
Что-то произошло.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
Где она?
Like
Та тварь не могла этого
grim.
сделать,
He's a hungry little chest burster.
если только она не выросла. Вы знали?
Yeah,
Что
now you
вы
realise
знали,
what you've
что
done.
подвергаете людей опасности? Чёрта с два ты не знал. Компания дала координаты. Компания!
Я не знал. Объявляйте карантин в центральном комплексе.
Now, I believe
Детали не
if you would
раскрывайте.
have told the guy what was happening earlier, they would have arrested you at this point.
Нужно всех
Yeah, I think that happened to me when I was playing through.
Продолжит поиски твари. На этом все. Мне надо в серверную. Так, вы пойдете со мной. И найдите
That's
мне
cool. He's
Симпсона.
going a
Его
little. He's going
ищите по
even
берегам
further
болот.
with
Это его обязанности решать проблемы
doing that
колонии,
kind of
а не
thing.
мои.
Он что-то не договаривает. Нужно узнать, что за
I don't think I've played this
Мне нужен компьютер.
this option, so
Learn what happened in intensive therapy. I have to gain access to his computer, which I think I have to go back to ops to do that.
Лейдекер, что вообще
Oh, it's
происходит?
Leidecker.
Где Симпсон? Почему
А,
всем
cool.
заправляет этот червяк Филлипс?
Откуда мне знать, будто мне кто-то что-то рассказывает. Я просто выполняю свою работу, и я сейчас как бы очень занят.
Это не ответ на мой вопрос. Я жду.
Послушай, Кейт, у нас тут царит хаос, и мы всеми силами пытаемся предотвратить панику в колонии. И при этом надо не забывать про свои основные обязанности. Симпсон должно быть в жилом отсеке, что-то втирает людям, чтобы те успокоились.
А Филлипс? Кто сделал его главным? Он же обычный аналитик компании.
Пришел приказ сверху, теперь он тут босс. Честно, без понятия, за какие заслуги. Видать, он нехило подмазался кому-то из директоров.
Когда пришел этот приказ?
Кажется, в одно время с сообщением о проверке новых координат, куда и направили Джорданов. А теперь, если ты не против,
And
я бы
that's
хотел
Burke.
вернуться к своим обязанностям. И извини,
Да. Конечно.
чуть не забыл. Пока он тут важничал и выдавал всем указания, он обронил свой пропуск. Если увидишь его, передай, что пропуск у меня на столе.
Обязательно.
So I need that key card there. It doesn't want me to pick it up for some reason. Oh, there we go. Got it. So now we take that key card. And we sneak our way into his office, which should be at this intersection here. So we'll use the key card and we will crouch so that we avoid detection from the people in there.
have you been caught before? Do you know what?
I think you have to get caught. I think it's just automatic. So now we'll get on Phillips's computer. Let's see
I
who
do like that is done PCs in this as well, like isolation.
see who he's been talking to. Some communications with Wayland Yutani.
Ooh.
Oh, and someone else we know from Wayland Yutani. And this is the email, I guess, where Carter tells them to check out that those coordinates. Some shady stuff going on. And he had a promotion. Okay, let's see if we can sneak back out of here without getting detected. I'm pretty sure you always get detected. Oh, nope. Didn't get detected that time. Find out what's hidden in the warehouse by the morgue.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why your last playthrough ended the same then.
Yeah, because I got caught there. I wasn't able to sneak out. So let's go back down to the morgue, which I believe is on the lowest level.
So this is actually new to you.
Yes,
This is where we're going to get lost in the play.
exactly. So if you notice a cut, you'll know what happened. So here's the morgue. So we're looking for the warehouse by the morgue.
Door there.
0583, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is new to me.
So there's
Biohazard containers. Ooh.
what's that?
The swine.
If I remember rightly, in it was either the treatment or the first draft, I can never remember which it is, of Aliens. You do actually see the colonists go back to the derelict after Derek Russell's been infected, and you see a load of them start to get infected and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which was, I always thought was a cool visual. Imagine that mecha racket and hurt some.
Crawling through the vents, a long-time staple of the Alien franchise. Uh-oh.
Oh no. That's how you get caught in the other ones, isn't it? You have to go through a vent and...
No, actually, you get caught in a different way. Because you're placed in a holding cell.
I thought you had to climb out a vent in it, but fair enough. How do you do it? Sorry.
You do. There's a vent in that as well. That's how you get out of your holding cell. But you eventually get out of the vent, and then an alien comes out after you. It's a little different. I'll probably just play that as well right here for those who want to see that.
Меня не должны здесь увидеть. Да что тут со светом? Надо поскорее найти выход.
So there was one last demo we wanted to show you that what was his name again?
Melentev Alexey, I believe.
Melentev Alexey, if we're not destroying that pronunciation. Apologies if we are. So he released a third demo, which is this little shooting gallery. Let's see, where do I find it? Am I holding the... Oh, I'm holding the weapon. Okay. I got a pulse rifle already. Anything else we have here? And just the... What are those pistols called? Like the VP pistol or something?
VP9.
That's right.
VP9.
Oh, we have the
It's a Veep.
motion tracker here as well. That's cool. So again, this is similar to the video game Aliens, Colonial Marines, which had a little shooting gallery segment. I thought it was okay in that game. I think they could have done a little more with it. and I'm kind of similar mixed feelings about this one.
The shooter elements are a recent decision that he's made, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly against being able to kill aliens in his game. Like, I don't think a really terrifying alien game needs to be like Isolation, where the aliens are unstoppable. Like, it's fine if you can kill them, but just make it really difficult. Make each experience with the Xenomorph like you barely got out with your life, kind of thing. So I don't know if this is like something he's
Just messing with or not.
yeah, just messing with, or something he's gonna add. Like, I know there were a couple of Marines on the colony in in the comics and one of the novels that was kind of retconned in. But I don't know. I mean, I just love this slow horror feel that we got in those other two demos, that shooting aliens with a pulse rifle might feel a little out of place, in my opinion. But, I mean, it's his game. He can do with it what he wants. But I would hope he would maintain the survival horror vibe that he has in those other two demos, and not give us too many guns and explosions, you know? I know I've seen this one before.
Yeah, I think that's a fan thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure I've shared that on the Facebook before.
But, so yeah, I just wanted to show everybody those. I've been kind of trying for us to finish this video for a long time, so... But,
Is there anything you can turn on at this point, or is it all just static gallery?
it's just well, let's see. I thought they might have some pop-ups. And shoot the glass out. No, I don't think there's any like pop-up stuff. I think it's just kind of static. I didn't see any controls or options to do anything. So maybe he'll update this later as well. That would be cool. But yeah, so I do really believe in this project, and I do hope Fox does not catch too much wind of it before it's completed, or after it's completed, for that matter. Because it's really promising. You know, we've seen a lot of fan art, we've seen fan films, but this is the first time we've seen a fan game of this caliber, in my opinion.
There's been 2D top downs and stuff like that in the past.
Yeah, there's been a few, but not like this. Like, I think if this guy had some funding, he could really make this into something special.
From my experience, they only tend to go after fan stuff when they're working on something similar.
Like that fan film, Alien Identity.
Like Alien Identity, and back in the early 2000s when they went after a CG AVP film, that was killed because they were working on the Paul Anderson one. So depending on how close this skews to Blackout or whatever whatever title Cold Forge that the Cold Iron studio is going by, we'll see. But then again, he's Russian. This fella's Russian, and I think their copyright laws are a lot.
That's true. He might be in a interesting legal area in those regards. So, but anyway, both Hicks and I are supporting this project on Patreon, so we'll leave a link to his Patreon in the video description if you guys want to check out these demos for yourselves. And if you like,
don't have to be a patron to pick up the demos, though. You can just download them off the Facebook group and off our forums as well.
Right. So give him a try, and if you are intrigued by his project too, definitely consider supporting him. I think this is a great project, and I'd love to see word of mouth about this and support grow. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. This has been Ridgetop
And Corporal Hicks
signing off.